All right, I'm going to do a market update for SOFI, or an update on SOFI for the end of the week, 7/22, and probably one of the most important weeks in the market coming up. We got tech earnings, we got FOMC, a lot of things are happening, and then we got the market looking like it's getting close to topping out. And so there's a lot of things going on, and we're in the middle of a move, and I want to go into it even more in depth today because in the last video, I think I had said that we had broken the parallel line on this move for an impulsive wave, and I looked at it again, and we did not break the parallel line for an impulsive wave. So normally that's an ABC pattern. And then I was looking at SPY, I was looking at the dollar, and I was looking at the VIX. And they all look like they're bottoming. Our SPY is topping, dollar is bottoming, VIX is bottoming. All three of those factors going into what I think about SOFI going into next week, even with earnings, is that I think that we have to consider that there's a possibility this is only an ABC pattern. And I hate to say that because I've been talking about $8 for a while, but I had to go back and look at it after figuring out pretty much that I think the overall market has topped. And consider that maybe, even though I've had this labeled like this for a while, maybe this A wave right here, which is the same B5 waves, is actually 1. We got a B wave for 2, and then we got a third wave, fourth wave, fifth wave. And this is a possibility. I'm just going to lay it out there. We got an ABC pattern, ABC move right here to my target. And that was just a quick move. And then we have the start of the move down right here. So 1, 2, and you can see this retraces about 0.61 fib. So a second wave. This looks like an ABC pattern. And so I'm not going to say that I think that's 100% going to happen. I think I'm pretty much like 50-50 now. And that's the thing you got to realize too. Like when you're doing Elliot Wave, you're never going to be like, I mean, you're very confident in the possibility that you think is going to happen, but you have to be flexible too and be able to change day by day, moment by moment. If you don't do that, then when you're wrong and you stick to that bias, you're gonna screw up. So you have to constantly be tweaking the chart to fit what you're looking for. And so I'm not saying that this is definitely 1, 2, and then we're gonna get the move down here for 3, and then 4, and then 5. It still could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just that this move right here is looking a lot like an ABC move. So I had to bring that up, but still, the level that we need to hold for this to be a fourth wave is still 645. We held it on Friday. We got a 652 though, and we went past the 0.338 fib, which I don't like to see that either. We went past it, and if this is only the A wave, then like SPY is basically, I think it's about to be a fifth wave. I'm going to go over the SPY chart here in a little bit for the first wave down. And so if we're in a first wave down right here, then we'll find out pretty quickly on Monday morning, because we have 1, 2, 3, and if this is a fourth wave, then we would expect it to go to like 665 all the way down to 673, something like that. So let's say this is a fourth wave. Then I would be looking for 635. So here's the thing though, I'm just bringing this to your attention because I don't want to get everybody like, biased that we're going to $8 100%. So the target that we don't want it to break to be a fourth wave is still 645. Can't break 645 for it to be a fourth wave. So maybe if this is an ABC pattern and then we go higher, then we'll know it's a fifth wave. If we break 645 on Monday morning, then you know that the fourth wave is invalidated and we are pretty much starting the next move down. And then it's more likely that this was actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C, and then we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. So this doesn't really affect much too. I'm glad that I'm bringing it up right now and not in a couple of days because we're still pretty close to where we topped out or the top so far. And if we do break the 645 and hit lower than that, you're still going to get a chance to pretty much sell it close to where we were at. So 675 all the way to 685. So a little bit off from where the top was, but I'm bringing this up now so you still, So it breaks 645, you know it's the first wave. If it holds 645 and then we bounce and we get above the 715, you know it's a fifth wave. If we break 645 and go to 635, then just get ready to sell your cover calls, sell your shares, whatever you're going to do, whatever your plan was for the upper eights, you're just going to be doing that a little bit lower now. So it doesn't really affect much with me or with the chart changing as far as this move goes because, yeah, it sucks if we don't go to 8, but you're still going to get all the value out of your cover calls and out of selling your shares if we end up going down to like $4 after this. And I know this is kind of crazy talk too because they have earnings and they've had great earnings the last couple of times. And I know I sound like I'm favoring the ABC pattern, but that's just because of what I see in the overall market. So I had to let you guys know that 645 is a level to hold. 635 would be my target if this is a wave 1. And if it's a wave 4, we're still expecting $8 or so. So I'm still, we'll see what happens. I'm on the fence, I don't know, 50-50 pretty much right now to see what happens with this move. I actually sold some puts too, which if those are, if we end up this being a first wave, I'll just get rid of them here when we bounce. And if we hold, then I'm just going to hold those all the way up to $8. So that's pretty much what to look out for. Let's hope that we get the 5-wave move still. But if we get the ABC pattern, make the most of it and get out somewhere between 675 and 685. So anyway, I mean, that's Elliot Wave. If you work with this enough, you'll know that it changes all the time. And again, hopefully the 5-wave move still happens, but we will see. Be ready for just looking at 645, and 645 is the key level right now. That's the make or break for the fourth wave. Break that, it's a first wave down most likely. If we hold it, we're probably going to get a fifth wave if we start moving up higher. So I don't know. I had to make this video though after I saw SPY topping out, in my opinion, and then I saw this is most likely an ABC pattern. I know I keep on repeating myself, but you got to know 645 is the level. Last thing you want to do is hold and wait for that move, and then we start dipping down here, and then you're like, oh, I missed it all, and then you just keep on holding because after this first wave and a second wave, let's see where we could go. Let's say we go to 635 right here. We could get a third wave that takes us all the way down to $5, bounce, and then go down here to like $4. That could happen real easily if this is a first wave. So this is the most important time to be watching, even though there's earnings coming up. That's why it's so tricky. It's just like we have earnings coming up. We've killed earnings. If you're a person that just wants to hold through earnings, then go ahead. But I think you just need to watch the chart because it's also likely that the overall market starts dipping maybe right around the time that we have earnings, because I think we're probably going to bounce into tech earnings and then probably start sliding that next week pretty hard. So that will not be the best situation. So in summary, basically 2 different options, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or ABC, and this is the start of a first wave. Got to watch the 645 level. It's got to hold for the bigger move higher. If not, we're probably already starting the move that I've been talking about for a while down here to like $4 or so. If the overall market, sells off like I've been predicting for a long time. So let me know what you think in the comments, and just be aware on Monday. Just be aware of what's going on. Don't lose your focus on Monday or just like get away from the computer and just check periodically. It might be a day where you need to be looking at it a lot more than normal, just to make sure that we are still heading up to $8. So anyway, that's it for the weekend update. I will definitely make an update on Monday, trying to figure out what we're doing right here. But yeah, that's it. I'll see you on Monday.